Welcome to Christmas in Mexico. My name is Esther. I'm here with Jason, my friend from the US. He's here to experience Christmas. And the posadas are about to start. What do you know about Christmas in Mexico, Jason? Tell me.
Santa Claus comes and gives all of the little good kids presents, right?
Well, let me tell you something. Christmas in your country is only the 24th and 25th of December, but here it goes all the way from December 9th till February the 2nd, so you have to get ready.
Wow, that's a long Christmas.
It is amazing. You're gonna love it.
I can't wait. I've seen images of the Virgin de Guadalupe all over Mexico. Why is she so special here?
Well, she's the patron saint of Mexico. She's a dark-skinned virgin. Can you see how this virgin is a lot like Virgin Mary?
Yeah, but she is different, right?
It's the same one, but this is another version.
People are coming from all over Mexico, making their way to this church, the Basilica of the Virgin de Guadalupe. People come on bikes, on foot, some walk hundreds of miles. Everyone carries pictures and statues of the Virgin to be blessed and then taken home. Some are so devoted they come on their knees. I asked people why the Virgin de Guadalupe inspires such passion. Do you know who the Virgin de Guadalupe is?
Pues mira, ella es la madre de todos los mexicanos.
She's his mother, so it's the mother of God. And she does a lot of miracles for Mexicans. After the Virgin did something for them, they come here to thank her. The Virgin is here to guide them, to take care of them, and she's dark-skinned because she's one of the Mexicans.
Mexicans believe the Virgin Mary appeared in Mexico in 1531 to a poor man named Juan Diego. It's a story that everyone knows.
About 500 years ago, the Virgin Mary appeared to a poor peasant named Juan Diego. She had brown skin and was surrounded by a glowing halo. She asked Juan Diego to build a church in her honor. Juan Diego went to see the Bishop of Mexico, Zumárraga, and told him about the Virgin's request. The bishop did not believe that the Virgin Mary would appear to such a poor and insignificant peasant and dismissed Juan Diego. The Virgin appeared to Juan Diego about 4 more times. Each time he went back to Zumárraga, he was rejected. Finally, Zumárraga told him to bring proof. The Virgin sent Juan Diego to a desolate hill and told him to take the flowers he would find there to the bishop. Juan Diego filled his cloak with the flowers and went back to the bishop one last time. When the flowers fell to the floor, there was a picture of the Virgin printed on the cloak. This was proof, and the bishop finally built the temple on the hill where the Virgin appeared to Juan Diego. It is now Mexico's holiest shrine, the Basilica de Guadalupe.
5 million people come to the Basilica during the 4-day anniversary of her appearance.
Es una satisfacción muy grande, que no se puede explicar ni con palabras ni con nada. Para mí la Virgen es todo. Máximo es cualquier cosa.
So Esther, I've noticed all over Mexico very lavish nativity settings.
Well, nativities are really, really important in Mexico. And December 16 is the first posada.
So the Nacimiento represents like the launching of Christmas in Mexico.
And that's when the posadas start. That's when we put the nativity, nacimiento. Nacimiento.
Nacimiento. And that's what this is, nacimiento.
Yeah, this is it. We have the animals, we have the shepherds, we have Mary, we have Joseph, and the animals inside, you know, to help keep the manger hot. And we have the angel inside that is the one that is taking care of the entire nativity,
Where's Jesus?
entire thing. Oh, he's not there because he gets born on
He's not
January
born yet.
20,
December
25th.
December
Oh
24th.
yeah, December 20. And then we have the rooster on top of the house. Jesus gets born like super early, like past midnight, and then at times we'll find a little like a snake representing the devil, or even a little devil in it.
So this is
We're-
very typical for Mexico, this nativity here.
Yeah, we always put it up on December 16th. It marks the beginning of the Christmas season in Mexico.
Esther took me to this really cool little town called Xochimilco. This is a really great parade.
I know.
This is because it's Christmas, right?
Well, they're celebrating the beginning of the posadas.
They've got baby Jesus all dressed in silks, and they're kissing the hem of his robes. Can't believe how much culture there is here. Everywhere we go, there's something going on.
I know, it's never ending.
It's not
And
like-
especially because of Christmas.
It's not like that in the United States.
Look, Jason, these flowers
Uh-huh.
are called Noche Buena.
Noche Buena.
Yeah, Noche Buenas are really, really important in the Christmas season in Mexico.
We call them poinsettias.
Let me tell you a story behind them.
Is this a tradition?
It
Everything
is.
in Mexico has a
I
tradition.
know, but this one is, it's a little short story that is really cool.
Okay.
It's about this boy that was like really, really poor, and he wanted to bring some kind of offering to baby Jesus when he was born,
Uh-huh.
and he didn't have any money at all. So he was walking on the road and he found these branches and he picked them up because that was all he had, right?
Uh-huh.
So he picked the branches up and suddenly, like this scarlet red flowers like sprouted from the branches.
Those flowers.
Yeah. And he put the flowers at the feet of baby Jesus, and that is why we always have them in the season.
Cool.
It's a-
Flor
it's
de
a cool
Noche Buena,
story.
right?
Sí, Flor de Nochebuena.
Oh, I'm good. What's next?
Las Posadas.
Las Posadas. What's that?
That's parties that we do 9 nights before Christmas, starting on December 16th.
Uh-huh.
Those were really cool. You're gonna like them. We totally need to go to some of those.
Cool. For the next 9 nights, people in towns all over Mexico will reenact the journeys of Joseph and Mary to Bethlehem.
Practically the whole town was in this procession, and everybody has sparklers and everybody has candles, and we're walking from one house through the city to the next house. And they do that every night for 9 nights.
The procession stops at 3 houses before they are led in to place Mary and Joseph on the manger.
We started at the end of the street, and we brought the Virgin Mary and Joseph, right?
Right.
And what happened back in the day in Bethlehem is that they were trying to find a place to spend the night because they were traveling. So right now,
They were
that's what
asking
we
to
are
come
doing.
into-
We are with the candle asking, like all over the neighborhood, who will let us come in to spend the night there.
Okay.
The truth is that we're not spending the night. We are having the posada, the party. Posada means a place to stay. Now we are asking for posada. The guys inside are telling us that they're not gonna open. They're singing back to us, I don't believe you. Es pobre la morada, os la doy de corazón. So now they're letting us in. The party's
About to begin.
about to start. We gotta make sure that we get some ponche.
I think we do need to get some ponche.
Always, a posada has to have a ponche.
We didn't know what we were waiting for, and they were like, you got to get in line. And we're like, oh, for what?
gotta wait. The ponche that it gets in the bottom of the big pot is the sweetest.
So that's what we did this on purpose. We're waiting for the ponche at the bottom.
Now the piñata, that's where the fun starts.
Ask her if we can get some piñatas for the posada. This one will hold a lot of stuff.
The original and traditional piñata has seven.
Like this
seven
one?
cones. Yeah. Each cone represents one of the 7 deadly sins.
Ah,
Yes, and the stick, you know, you hit it with a stick.
you're hitting
The
away
stick-
your sins?
Yeah, the stick represents the faith. That's what a
So you're
piñata
fighting your
means.
7 deadly sins with the stick of faith.
Back in the day, it was only filled with fruit.
Only fruit.
Then they started putting some candy.
Candy, right.
Entonces, esta bolsa es surtida, ¿verdad? Sí. Ok. Ahí está que estamos-
We're gonna have one fun piñata. The piñata. We end the party with the piñata. They have several ones, a small one for little kids, and then going up to big ones for big people. I was a big old mess trying to hit the piñata.
That's the end of our piñata. It's over now.
Jason, this is only night 1. There's 8 more to go. Do you think you can keep up?
I think I can.
I don't think you can.
I think I can.
We'll see.
We'll see.
¡Ah! ¡Posadas!
We're off to Santa Maria, Texmelucan, near the historical town of Puebla, for the last few nights of Las Posadas. Miss Fernanda is cooking the meal, and it smells good. What are we eating?
¿Qué vamos a comer hoy?
Unos chiles poblanos, romeritos, bacalao.
This is the dried out fish that you eat for the holidays.
This is bacalao. It's a salty, dry fish.
You said it was going to look completely different the next time that I saw it.
So they put it in water to get rid of some of that salt, and then they're gonna cook it with the ponche stuff. Romeritos is the green herb that goes cooked with mole. And
That's
then,
the one in the blue pot? there?
Yes,
Romeritos, and that is just an herb, and what else is in there?
mole. Sweet salad is made with jicama, sugarcane, betabel, which is a purple root that is really sweet, rice, but on top it has a lot of peas and carrots in it. That's why you barely see the rice. Almost ready.
When do we eat? I am very, very surprised to be here. It's a very interesting place, unlike any other place I've ever been to in my entire life. I wish everyone in the world could see it. I'm in a very rural area of Mexico right now called Santa Maria, Texmelucan, right next to a very high mountain that has snow on top. It's very cold here. It's the day before Christmas Eve. So explain to me what they're saying.
We're singing the worship songs and we're singing the praises to Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
This posada is a little bit different. Like, they have a lot more songs and a lot more decorations. It seems to be more official, if you will. Like, and it's amazing,
organized.
more organized, yeah. And I can't believe that the whole entire town is here practically.
I know, they have amazing fireworks.
I know, for such a small
That was
village, they
amazing.
really go all out for this.
It's the last posada.
This is the
'Cause
last
this
one?
is the last posada before Christmas Eve. That's why it's a huge deal. Atolito.
See,
Atole,
this is a
atole,
special
atole.
posada. They don't just have ponche here.
Atolito.
They've got a ton of... So, Esther, I just got some champorado, and I know it's kind of like atole. What is champorado?
Okay, the difference is that champurrado is made with corn.
Okay, and atole is made with
And
rice.
atole is made with rice, yes.
They also have coffee pre-sweetened with piloncillo. This posada is good. So we have hot chocolate.
It's the authentic Mexican hot chocolate.
Uh-huh.
It's made out of they use this big pieces of chocolate, dark chocolate with sugar, and they put them in the hot milk, steaming milk, and then it starts to dissolve. A thick
Glaze.
layer of milk gets like on the very, very top. So that means that it's ready.
Tell her I think it smells very good.
Dice que huele muy rico.
Christmas is awesome in Mexico. We get to eat a lot of really good food. Everybody's cooking everywhere we go. It's awesome. What is this?
Pork meat.
Pork meat.
Oh, for the tamales. Like if they're making like such a big amount of food, they do it outside.
How many people does she plan to cook for today?
Ooh, more than 1,000.
More than 1,000?
More than 1,000 tamales.
They're cooking more than 1,000 tamales today.
They're cooking for the entire town. The tamales are going to be for everybody. So they do that whenever it's a big holiday. Only then.
Sure. Oh, what do we have here? What is this?
Oh, you know what this is.
Masa.
Come on, yeah.
How did they make so much?
Wow.
That's
With
like,
a lot of enthusiasm.
I can't even hardly pick that up. That's a lot of masa. So now they're going to take each corn leaf, fill it with the masa. Are they going to put that in here and mix it up?
They're going to cut it into small pieces first.
And then toss it in there?
Nuh-uh.
No.
They're going to grab one of the corn leaves, put a little bit of masa, put salsa in it, and then a piece of pork, fold it, put it into the big pot, put water in it, put it to the fire again, wait for half an hour, turn the pot around,
Which I know how
wait
to
for
do.
another half an hour, and then get the tamales out and start sharing with the town. ¿Todos los tamales van a estar listos para hoy en la noche? Sí. Oh my gosh, so right now they're gonna start working like super fast because all the 1,000 tamales have to be ready for tonight.
I started off this day very sad to be here on Christmas Eve, and now I wouldn't trade it for the world. I can't believe how much everybody loves each other and how community oriented it is. Like, not only does everybody know each other, like everybody loves each other. It's like a very tight-knit group. And I couldn't imagine being in a different place for Christmas Eve. We're 30 minutes away from Christmas.
The procession has arrived at the church. It's Christmas Eve, and the procession is here. December 24th, Christmas Eve. In Mexico, it's known as La Noche Buena, the good night, the ninth and final night of Las Posadas. Baby Jesus is finally here.
What they were doing is that they're so happy that Jesus is here that everybody wants to rock the baby Jesus. You know, they want to like help him to get a good night of sleep and everything. What they're saying is that they want to get to know him, they want to spend time with him, they want to rock the child.
I'm looking at my phone right now because it's 25 minutes after 1, and this ceremony started at midnight, and they literally sang the songs that they sang for more than an hour. They are so happy that Jesus is here. I've been to midnight mass in the United States, and it's not like it is here.
It's called Misa de Gallo.
Misa de Gallo, and that means?
The rooster mass.
The rooster mass. Let me guess, it's because it lasts so long that the rooster will crow.
You got it.
Is that right?
Yeah, that is right.
Is the sun gonna come up before this is over?
Probably.
The ceremony's almost over. What happens next?
Well, they're serving tamales and everything now. So if you want to get
The
some food,
1,000 tamales that we saw this morning.
yes, exactly. You want to get something?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. I loved how literally the entire community was connected together for the holiday season. So I'm very impressed with Mexico's Christmas Eve. What is Christmas Day like?
Well, Christmas Day is all about resting. So we sleep in, we get up really late.
Nice.
And we have a really nice lunch that is called recalentado.
And that means?
Leftovers.
Yay.
We eat everything all over again with our families, but we just chill on that day. Today. Yeah.
So when will we see Ferdinanda and everyone else again?
We're not going today because they're probably gonna be resting and just chilling. So we're gonna see them again at Dia de los Reyes, January 6th.
So we will see them on Three Kings Day. Great.
Jason, what day is today?
It is December 28th.
Oh, December 28th, are you sure?
Yeah.
Today is called El Día de los Santos Inocentes.
What does that mean?
Well, it stands for the Day of the Holy Innocent.
Okay.
But it's really fun because, well, you know how you do the April Fool's Day?
Yeah, I love April Fool's Day.
Well, it's kind of like that. So we play jokes on each other and all that. Hey, can I borrow some money?
Yeah.
I kind of need to buy something real quick. I'll pay you back.
How much?
How much? How much you got? Why don't you just give it to me and I'll pay you back.
Okay.
I just gotta buy something.
All right.
Okay. Hey, do you have some money? I want to buy a balloon.
Okay.
Do you have any change? Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
you do. Hola. ¿Cuánto cuesta el rojo?
Wow, he's good at that. That guy's holding a whole lot of balloons.
I know.
Why is that?
It's because of the Three King Day. Everybody's here buying balloons to send the letters. Why do you think that I wanted a balloon?
I don't know. I thought you just wanted a balloon.
No, it's because I'm sending my letter. I have a bunch of things I want to get.
Of course. From the Three Kings, right?
Of course. I have 3 things I want to get.
3 days before El Dia de los Reyes, children in Mexico write down their wishes, tie them to balloons, and then send them off to the Three Kings.
Oh, well, let me tell you about another Mexican tradition that is really cool. The Three Kings Day, you write down your wishes and everything, and you throw them to the sky in a balloon or whatever.
So all those balloons have their wishes written on them.
Yeah, because you don't know their address or whatever, right? So that's the way you ask them what you want.
Okay.
And it's something really exciting because when I was a little kid, I was like expecting like everything from it, you know? Because you truly think that they're gonna get it, and it's really amazing when you let the balloon go and
you really believe.
your entire family is there with you, and you're like, it is really amazing. I love this tradition.
When did you release yours? Do you remember?
3 days before. I did the letter for Santa Claus too.
So in Mexico, you have a letter to Santa and you have a letter to the Three Kings.
Yeah.
See that the Three Kings are not on the Nativity. Can you please explain to me why?
Okay. You know the story how they were following the star, right?
Yes.
And everybody thinks that they got to see baby Jesus on the day that he was born, December 25th.
Right.
Well, it is not true. When they got there, it was January 6th. So baby Jesus was born before that.
Okay.
And they brought the gifts and all that. So in the Nativity, we wait until that day to put the Three Kings in it.
So on January 6th, today, we put the Three Kings on the Nativity.
Cool. Just as we put the Nativity on December the 16th. We put everything but baby Jesus and the Three Kings. We put baby Jesus on the 25th, well, the 24th at midnight, because that's the day that he was born. And then we wait until January 6th to put the Three Kings.
Okay.
And you know how they brought the 3 gifts for Jesus and all that.
Cool.
So today, the kids are gonna receive the gifts that the Three Kings brought for them.
What do we call today?
El Día de Reyes.
And that is Three Kings Day.
Yes, exactly.
Let's give them some presents.
Okay. This is one of my favorites, Rosca de Reyes. Today is January 6th. That's the day we celebrate this tradition. We make this sweet bread, and we always have it for dinner in our houses, because the thing is that inside of the bread, there's a few little babies that represent baby Jesus.
Okay.
So we're doing it on January 6th because that's the day that the Three Kings got to see baby Jesus. So what we do with the Rosca de Reyes is that we put it in the center of the table like this, and each has to cut a piece of the bread. And the fun thing is that if you get the baby in your piece of bread, then you have to host another party on February the 2nd. Right. That's the last day of the Christmas season. El Día de la Candelaria.
But I want to know who gets the little guy.
Okay.
He wants to have the party.
Oh, she got it.
We got it. Party's at your house. Christmas in Mexico is absolutely amazing. So, Stay, are you going to pay back that money that I loaned you?
What money?
All those pesos that I gave you? You forgot?
Yeah? Well, let me tell you, Jason, I'm not gonna pay you back.
Why not?
I told you, remember? A Mexican tradition? El Día de los Inocentes?
It's like April Fool's Day, right?
I totally tricked you. I'm
Did you?
sorry.
Okay,
But hey, I have some candy for you instead.
thanks.
Better than nothing.
I only have 2 more days in Mexico. I'm sad about that.
Jason, as you know, the last day of the Christmas season in Mexico is on February the 2nd, El Día de la Candelaria.
I'm not going to be here for that, so I was hoping you could tell me about it.
I know, it's so sad that you're not gonna get to experience that.
I know.
But well, let me tell you. In English, Candelaria means Candlemas. And you remember the day that we cut the Rosca de Reyes and all that?
Of course, and the little Jesus was in there?
Yeah.
Right.
So you remember that the ones that got the baby are the ones that are going to get together to host the party?
And that's the party.
Yes, you're gonna
Okay.
miss that. I can't believe that you
I
are
know, I
going to
can't
be
stay in
gone.
Mexico forever, I know.
But anyways, we're gonna have tamales, we're gonna have atole, and we're gonna get together and have a good time with everybody.
So then the Candelaria, Christmas is over.
Yes, we're gonna put Jesus in brand new clothes, and we're going to put him away until next year.
Fantastic. I'm sorry I won't be here.
I know, it's a bummer. We'll miss you though.
If I could sum up Las Posadas and the entire Christmas tradition here in Mexico, starting 9 days before Christmas, ending February 2nd, it's almost a quarter of the year, I would say epic. Christmas in Mexico is of epic proportions.